Hello guys, I'm here in Puerto Natales. Here's a wonderful place to have a holiday. Um, if you eventually come here, I recommend you to be nearly a week, because here I think that there are four great tours that you could go to. Um, one is a mountain walk, so one of them. So perhaps if you don't like really walking strong, you can have three tours, but there are at minimum, I think there are here four tours that you should go if you come here. One of them is you have to go to Argentina, because you can see the mountain range from the other side, and you can see the glacier in a best way. So I think that here you don't need to spend a big amount of money, right? So I looked in internet a reportage of the tourism here, and I want to show you some parts of a video that I found on internet, and I definitely don't agree with it, because the things that they are showing are not really necessary. They showing a little bit of luxury and things that you don't need to waste of. So I'll show you this here. For example, if you see this video in internet, there in Spanish. Okay, I put the video first to not be dancing with it. Okay, here you can see in Spanish it says holidays in Puerto Natales. So you can see, for example, that here look a moment. Here they are showing you, for example, they are showing a restaurant, a very expensive. For example, that mussel is centolla, one of the most expensive mussels that exist. So perhaps it is too much, right? So you don't really need to waste all that money to have a good time here. I'll show you another thing. Okay, for example, look here. For example, here you can look. It's a lot of luxury, right? So I think that this is too much. For example, where is really you don't perhaps need to be here. The interesting part of Puerto Natales is not here, right? It is here in the mountain, the fjords. That is and all of that. Here, in first of all, this reportage is in summer. You know, the in the summer. First of all, in the summer, or it is high demand. There is high demand, you know, because nearly everybody goes to holiday on summer. So here the prices on summer are a little bit more expensive, but you you don't really. I think that you don't really need to waste in these places. You know, I think that to know really how. For example, look. Yes, it looks wonderful, right? But that's not the real nature. I think that there is a very luxury hotel, but it tries to imitate the nature. For example, that imitates the nature, but the nature isn't there. The nature is out there. This is warm. For example, in winter, here you can be with only a t-shirt and you can feel like summer inside. But that's not the reality. You know, the reality is outside. So that's what I want to transmit you guys. I know that everybody can have he or she's opinion. This is my opinion, right? If you have money to waste, well, go on. Doesn't matter. But I think that these kind of places are not necessary. Because the real nature is outside, right? So, for example, this here is the real nature. So, for example, I'll show you this. Okay, I'll show you this. For example, is there a spa there? Well, it's wonderful, right? But you don't. It is really necessary to go to this place here in Puerto Natales. Perhaps you should take a more cheap accommodation and enjoy the nature, right? Not this kind of things. For example, here is a wonderful place. This restaurant is wonderful, right? There are very exclusive foods, and there is a show here. I think this really, in this case, this is wonderful, right? Because like I see here, they do a show. It's wonderful. I would like that, but I heard what the price was, and it's a little expensive. But this show I would like to see. But in general, I think that you don't need this kind of things to enjoy Puerto Natales. I actually I had a lot of luck. I was very lucky because now in this season is a low demand season because it is winter, and it was easy for me to catch a cheap accommodation, and precisely I wanted to come on winter to know really how this place is, because he is cold. This place in Patagonia is cold, so I didn't want to come on summer. I wanted to come on winter to really know how it is. Um, Now I was secondly very lucky because I was in a very cheap place in and then the owner, the how you say it, the land the landlord, I don't remember the word, but the owner, he had to fix some things in that place, so he brought me here, and he has a little bit of more luxury, you know. What is the I don't know if luxury is the word, but it is more comfortable than there. But I really don't need that. I'm not really looking for to be comfortable, extremely comfortable. I don't really need a lot of that. Here, for example, you can see I'm only with here a t-shirt, another shirt on, and outside it's very cold, so perhaps I don't need that, you know, because I but well, I am lucky, and he brought me here for the same price, right? So, and here I am I am alone, because there is only a couple here. They are sleeping in this moment, and I show you. Look, this is a great place. This is a great place, and I'm completely alone. So now I'm I'm talking to you guys, and I I really this is my tips, my recommendations to do tourism, that are not only, I think that they are not only valid for this place, they are valid for every place. My message is that if you go to a place, don't worry too much about the accommodation, right? Don't spend your money in too much money in accommodation. Spend your money in tours, and go to places and do adventure. Um, for example, there was one day that I went to climb the mountain. Oh, it was an an unforgettable experience, right? So, well, I'm happy to be here, and I really recommend you this place, because it's really nice. And don't spend a lot of money in accommodation, restaurants. Just just look for um, the things that you really need, not more than that, and try to explore the place, see the mountains, see the animals, um, go to watch the lakes, all of that kinds of things. And I think that it will be better. Okay, so well, that's all for now. See you next time, guys. Okay, bye bye. Bye 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 bye.